Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm going to let it play one more time, just 1 minute. I took the darn thumbnail off. My nails is the best. Oh, sorry you're in pain, Donna. Hi, everybody. Oh, my nails are horrid. Oh, what happened? It just stopped. Okay, well, that's a good thing. I like to stop it at the end. Oops. There you are. Hi, you guys. I got a good vibes t-shirt on. Or no, positive vibes. That's my daughter's shirt. She doesn't know I'm wearing it. Wait, there we go. Hi, everybody. Let me say hello. It's raining. Can you hear the drizzle, drizzle, drizzle? It rains so much in October and November. Whoops. What happened? Oh, comments. Oh my goodness, you guys. Where are my comments? Oh, there we go. All right. Thank you for coming over. Maddie. Ha, I'm first. Maddie. Hello, Tina. Hi, Rhonda Rodriguez. Sorry. Number 2, Nikki B. Shine Down was playing on YouTube, and I said, oh my gosh, there's paper cuts. And my boyfriend said, no, that's Shine Down Babe. Who's the Shine Down Babe? He's not referring to me. I wouldn't mind though. Shannon Perez, hey everyone. Maddie, hi Rhonda, Nikki B. Nope, Maddie, I'm first. It clearly says it right there, you see. Oh gosh. Rhonda Rodriguez, hey, Angie Gibson. Hello everyone, number 4. Hi, Paper Katina, Nikki B, laugh emojis, Rhonda Rodriguez. Why do I have a heart with I can barely talk today. Art Go Show, thumbs up. Yeah, hit the like, everyone. Donna Clark, Nikki B, laugh emojis, Maddie, Nikki Baby, LOL. Rhonda, I'm surprised I made it number 2. T-Bell, hello, everyone. Nikki B, Donna Clark, LOL, right? Art to Go, hey. Hi, everybody. What up, Maddie? Hey, everyone. Nikki B, sorry, my phone type is on. Janine. Hand pink, waving face, blue, smiling. Why don't they just put them in there instead of word them out like that? Different. All right. Paper Katina, hi. Saw you on Dolly's replay. Sorry I didn't catch it live. I go to bed too early. I wish I went to bed too early. Pittsburgh nurse. Hey, friends. On my way to work, but hope you all have an amazing evening. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, you guys. You know, that's really nice to like even say hi and then go to work or whatever. Go take a nice bath. I mean, it's like whatever you want to do or shower. I'm more of a shower person than a bath person. What are you guys? I don't know. I just like a nice hot shower. More than soaking in a tub. Okay, Jamie Peace, yay, I did not miss it today. Hi to everyone and our girl Tina. I'll be listening with buds in my ears but might not be in chat full time. But GTS, everyone. What does that mean? Good, good to see. Good to see, it must be, everyone today. And hit the like. Where's Tina? I need to laugh. I need to laugh, my friends. I'm in pain. Oh, Donna, well, you don't have to say, but do you have surgery, or is it a mental anguish you're going through, or there's all kinds of pain, isn't there? I can't believe I started, I did the ugly cry yesterday. I watched back my life, and I'm making my cry face. Oh my God, you guys. At least I can laugh at myself. Jamie, before I forget, I made you a mod in Destiny, because you guys are in my messenger all the time, and you've asked, and I only want a couple right now, but, can you put my, just so it's there, I'll do it for my mom. My mom wants me to make a little money. And she doesn't ask her. She doesn't say, oh, how much do you make? She's not like that. My mom's a very, we all love our moms, right? Most of us anyway, most of us. And my mom is just, wow. She's a nurse in her 70s. She was a home care nurse. She's always looking out for others. Whenever she has company, like when I visited her in 2011 with my daughter and we took the train to Iowa, she's just into the cooking and I think I helped her with dishes. I can't remember now. But, clean sheets and are you warm enough? And she's so giving. She's been like that my whole life. Anyway. All right, I'll start crying if I talk about her too much. I haven't seen her since 2011. Yeah. All right. Rhonda, I'm glad I didn't miss it. Shannon, thank you for testing. Hindsight, Mazzy Star, Tina, so happy to see you have your own channel. Thank you. Well, I sure wasn't gonna. I wasn't going to. I'm cleaning my nails with a walnut scooper thing. They're not really dirty, but see, I took the nail polish off, and so now they're this weird kind of hue. Actually, it's kind of pretty. It's kind of a pink, but look at I got orange still on my thumb. So when I click the stories, I don't know, I care, but I don't care. I guess I don't care because I told you guys about it, and anyone else that sees my video. All right then. Thank you, Tina. Love you. I love you, Donna. You're a sweetheart. You are. What's happening here? Hey, Teen Rose. Hi. Yeah. Let's see. Tina, you have music on loop. LOL. MK Ultra. MK's here. Hi, MK. You were here at my very first live, and I was like, oh, he's not going to come back. And here you are. I know, and so if I had it on loop, why did it just stop like that after the third? Well, I don't even mean to put it on loop. I hit it, I hit the button and then I hit it again. Because if I hit it once, it just says pause. Hi, everybody. It's hard to hear you. The music is still playing and drowning you out. What? You mean it's still going now? I can't hear it on this end. Okay, hold on. Oh my God. Is it stopped now? Hi, Sean B. LMFAO. I know you think loop is default. You guys, can you hear me? I couldn't hear it. And in fact, it all of a sudden just stopped. And that's why I was saying, why did it just stop? And I'm talking all this time and you can barely hear me? Success, LOL. Hi, Victoria Burgess. Golly, you guys. That happened before, but it was a long time ago. Why does it do that? Did you guys hear anything I said earlier? I play with my hair now and then because it used to be like cropped and black with bangs, one of those bob cuts. It was fun, you know, it was a blue black. But I'm liking having long hair. It kind of is fun. I'm shocked I could do some piggy tails yesterday. Anyway, barely. You can barely hear me. Oh, you could barely hear me when I was talking. Well, that might be a good thing. Some little not little boy, but some teenage boy, or no, he sounded younger than a teenager, called in and said I talk too much. Remember on Turtle Island? See how I have to focus or I forget words. It looks pretty. Thank you. Well, I buy the same red now. I like it. It's Ferraria Cherry Crush. But inside, on top of the color, it has a color boost. They're like $12. Long time ago, I bought the Clairol for $2.50, $3.50. Oh my gosh, you guys, I got a rash right here. And I had to go to the dermatologist, and I didn't really think it was from my hair color. And I've said this story before. He was Indian, the dermatologist, you know, really good at what he does. And he's like, "You color your hair." And I said, yeah, it was black back then. He instantly knew. And I think he gave me permethrin or I don't know, something, and I had to put it on there, and I was allergic to the old hair colors. These things work okay. But anyway, all righty then. Yes, the color. Thanks, you guys. Oh dear. Hi, Shani. Hi, everybody. Okay. Thank you for being here. Is my PayPal, which did I even give it to you, Jamie? It's I almost said hashtag at Dakota Dame. I almost said paper cut. God, my head's all over the place. Okay, at Dakota Dame, just how it sounds, DAKOTA DAME, because I'm a Dakota Dame, you guys. That's where I'm from. I was born in South Dakota, you know, lived there till I was 14. Stayed with my grandparents on their farm in Iowa for a while, and didn't know my parents were like discussing divorce and whatnot. You know, I thought I was just there for like a month or a few weeks or however long, but we got homemade ice cream, you know, that you put the salt in. Grandpa would make that, churn or turn this thing. I think he turned it like this with ice and cream, I'm assuming, and whatever else ice cream's made with. Then my grandma had a special drawer with M&Ms, yeah, and Trident gum. She didn't buy the regular, but she bought Trident. Isn't that funny? Oh, and they had a big freezer with sherbet. You know, that sherbet ice cream that's made with water, not with milk. Lemon, orange, or I mean lime, orange. And she had ice creams too that she bought. Wow. All right, so I'm blabbing. Hi, Joni. Hi, Sunnyside. Hi, everybody. What's the spooky, scary story? What did Dolly do no? You wrote no instead of now. I forgive you. He didn't do anything. The spooky, scary story, haunting. You forgot the word haunting. They are, you guys. These are like downright gross, scary, haunting, sad, emotionally charging stories. And a lot of them are from that. You should watch back my lives, MK, when you're bored in Canada, sitting around doing maybe not too much or something, watch my videos. They're kind of depressing though. Children getting grabbed and brought out to flipping ranches and off. I just but they're mysteries. So that boy was given a dime by his mother. Didn't I read it yesterday, you guys, or was it the day before? And he just walked. He was 9, right, or 10. Walked to the theater to see a movie and never made it. And to this day, they don't know for sure where he is. But the mother said I got to put trigger warning up. Could you put trigger warning up for me too, Jamie? If Destiny's in here, Destiny could do it. I don't see Destiny yet. Destiny and Jamie are in here every day, and I have them on my messenger. And oh, Tina, what is your PayPal, hon? I'll write it down, put it in chat. Do I need to tell you again? I'll just tell you again. Oh, I didn't finish it, you guys. What a ding-a-ling I am. All right. At Dakota Dame, DAKOTA DAME, my birthday, 0627, without the year. Yeah. Thank you. Can you put trigger warning in too? Oh, wait, that's a banner thing. Can you pin that on the top too? Because honestly, you guys, these are trigger warning stories. Poor kid. Wow, so sad. I know. And yeah, and they, well, I'll just say it. They sexually abuse these kids. I don't know how many. I showed a picture of the little ranch. I expected some big farm. It was just this little ranch area on the outskirts of LA. And what was his name? Was it Walter Collins, I think? The little boy. My sign is Cancer. Yep, it is. Yep. And every time I say that, I say, I hope I don't die from cancer. I don't know. My aunt had breast cancer, and, she had it for many, many years and was in remission, but she had to have chemo and her breast removed and radiation. And yeah, and then my uncle has cancer. My mom, on my mom's side, this is all on my mom's side. My mother's brother has cancer, lung cancer. He smoked marijuana like there's no tomorrow, even when he got older, in his 60s and 70s. And he's still in his 70s, and he's still smoking. My mom says he's gone a little crazy. I won't say his name here, but yeah. And then her father died of pancreatic cancer when I was like 10 or something in the 80s. He told me to call him Sport. Call me Sport. So I did. He was Sport. He was never Grandpa or Papa. He was Sport. Isn't that funny? Hi, Sunnyside. Hi, Pam C. Hi, Sean B. Okay, trigger warning. Oh, okay. Well, don't we have to keep putting it in chat then, the trigger warning, or should I just put it up here? Wait, is the mama kitty in here? Every 2 hours, because they're small, they have to nurse. Oh, wait, where is she? Oh, she's behind me. What are you doing? Are you relaxing? Are you relaxing? All right, you guys, let's get into it. I'm sure you've heard of, gosh, what's it called now? With Lisa? It's True Crime or something. She's from Canada, MK. And now I can't remember the name of her show, and I watched it for over a year. This is what's scaring me. Guess what? I'm going to just say this. I was watching something. No, I know what I was watching. I'm not even that incredibly into Suzanne Summers, rest in peace and all that. But I mean, I watched Three's Company, but I didn't like massively follow her. I knew she had breast cancer. I knew there was a terrible fire once and she lost like everything when she was near Malibu. And her breast cancer, I guess, came back and she died like 2 days ago, or was it yesterday? Anyway, I was watching a video of hers, and I don't know if you guys know this. She fell down and broke her neck. She fell down and broke her hip. I don't know if this is in the past 10 years. She's 70, was 76. She fell down and broke, I believe, her lower back. And she fell down and broke her pelvis. Now, she had really steep stairs. And when she fell down, I think when she broke her neck, but she healed apparently, although maybe she didn't completely. When she was sitting, she was very stiff, but I didn't see a thing, and I don't know when this was. She said it. She always imagined a railing being there, and when she fell, she reached for what she thought was a railing, even though there wasn't one, and she fell and she got badly hurt. But I'm thinking part of the reason she died, along with this cancer, she had swelling of the brain. She had that encephalitis thing, fluid. Now, I don't know if they got rid of it. She's a famous star. I don't want to put anything out there wrong. But at one point, she had encephalitis, right? The extra fluid in the brain, which makes it swell and stuff. And it affected her memory. So she's talking about this, and I'm watching it. And my memory, my short-term memory, these past 6 months, isn't very good anymore. I don't think it has anything to do really with my stroke, because I had really good short-term memory and everything for like 2.5 years. It'll be 3 years, February 4th. I had my ischemic thalamic stroke out of the blue, nowhere. I felt fabulous that day. Rested, rode my bike, no pains the day before, no pinching here, no nothing. But a problem with high cholesterol, which my doctor said was okay, even though it was at like 243 or something, which is really high, but it wasn't 250. Actually, I think it was down to 148 at that point. But anyway, she said that affected her memory. So I fell off my bike. Really, I have an actual bump right here. Like the bone sticks out. It's this big. And I'm wondering, I landed right on the concrete. So and we weren't going fast at all. It was weird. We were on level. My daughter was biking with me. I'd say this was 3 years ago now. And these people were playing Frisbee, and I was looking over there, and I think she was too, and she rammed into me, not going real fast, but going a regular speed, hit me so hard, my brakes curled under. I'm not making this up. My brakes curled under. The impact was like that. So it's not like we were going down a hill, but she's tooling along. And the next thing I know, all I see is blue sky. That's just it. Just, it's that fast. I'm flying through the air. I see blue sky. There's no time to put my hands down, nothing. I couldn't even think what was happening. And I landed on my head. Anyway, I was crying and it really hurt. The ambulance came and they said, they gave me a pack and they said, watch for concussion and stuff. But I noticed this bump. You guys can't see it. I don't have one over here. And this is exactly where I hit my head. And I'm wondering if maybe that's affecting my memory, you guys. I don't know. I'm just blabbing. Yeah, it was, and I always wear a helmet. I do. And that day I was like, no, I don't want to bother with it. We were just trying to get out in the middle of the sea thing and tool around the parking lot up the road and, whatever. My daughter's 19 now, so she was 16 or something. And she got hurt too. And I'm not making this up either. I'm not embellishing. The bruise on her leg when she impacted me, because we were both in shorts too, was this big. Wait, I'm trying to make a circle. There we go. It was literally that big. Black and blue, big round spot. So anyway, I finally got my brakes fixed and stuff like that. And I always wear a helmet, no matter how far I'm going, no matter. Anyway, hi, Lloyd Boston. Hi, Stars Above. Hi, Mama Shell. Hi, everybody. Okay, so mashed taters. Sorry, I'm listening, though. You go mash those taters, Jamie. You're so funny. So you have trigger warning in. Is it posted anywhere? Hi, Okie Crime News. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much for coming over. It's so bizarre to like, hey, hi, Tattooed Rebel. Hi. Now, I looked at your thing to see when you were starting. And before I got dressed and got going after feeding the cats and putting a little makeup on, whatever, it had said 2 hours for you. And it took me a half hour to, make my bed, take care of the guinea pig, whatever, do what I needed to do. And I looked back and it still said 2 hours. So tell me at this point when you're going live. Because number one, you've been at this longer than me. And number two, I'm a mod. And number three, on your channel. And number three, you have scheduled planned shows, and I don't want to infringe on those. I just don't. I wouldn't want, someone to infringe on my shows, Plus, it's a good story. It's sad. A lot of people know. It's the founder, whatever, the father, what's his name? His son Adam was murdered, and then America's Most Wanted started. His father speaks on that show. Tattooed Rebel 2229 is covering that whole story. I heard it a lot. I saw it on TV like 20 years ago or something. And because of his boy being abducted from that big, mall area in the 80s, I think we talked about it last night, Tattooed. Oh, well, I'd like to get an hour and a half in if I can, but, I'll be mindful for sure. When are you starting? Hi, Anna. John Walsh, there it is. So we were discussing this over on Becca's, right? Last night. Wasn't I on Becca's last night? And they have the Adam code. Is there a number? Anyway, code Adam or something. And that is where they lock down the stores. All the entrances are boom locked when a child is missing because of John Walsh's son, in case you didn't know that. 8:30. Okay, so it's 4 my time. So it's 7 yours. So an hour and a half. Perfect. But I've already been on half an hour. So I'll do maybe an hour and 15 more minutes or something like that. Cool. So please join me over there if y'all would, or at least sub up to him. And he works really hard. He you don't mind if I say this, do you? He pulls out pizzas out of hot ovens, all day at a job. His wife does DoorDash. They need to do these things to make ends meet, and they have channels, and they're growing. They are growing, and they're trying to grow more, and they need all of our supports, even if it's a like, even if it's a comment, even if you pop in and say, hey, you guys are, or say nothing, and then leave, whatever, if you can't stay for the whole thing, that's okay. But this is a wonderful family, and I'm always saying that, but I really never met anyone like them before, ever. Oh, you've been painting all day. Right. He's sending me, see, I forgot to bring it up, Tattooed. I wanted to bring up my painting. He made me a turtle island, and it's so precious with clouds around it. It looks like somebody took a picture of a turtle island from the sky, like from an airplane. It's that beautiful. I didn't just get teared up, I cried. And he wanted to send it to me for totally free. And I said, no. Let me pay you something for it. So, that's what friends do. So, wow. Okay. Well, I haven't been painting at all, but I was trying to get the paint off, and now my nails, look at, they're breaking. Some of them, some are long, some are short. I don't know. I've been to the nail salon once ever, ever. And that was with my friend Monique, whose pug dog I used to walk. And she was, about 20 years older than me, but she had long, pretty red nails, and she paid and she brought me, and it was nice. But I used to wear contacts all the time, and it's easy to scratch your eyeballs when you not really put them in, but when you're trying to take them out. But I haven't been wearing them that much anymore. Look at me just talking, and this is like a show. There's Destiny. Hi. Oh, that's nice. She put in Tattooed Rebels link. Thank you. I don't know if you have Becca's. If you do, could you put Tattooed Angel 2229, his wife's link in? She talks about positivity, and Art Ghost Show went over there. Hi, Art Ghost Show. Hi. And she really enjoys that family too and what they put out. Trigger warning. Just kidding. LOL. Tina at the salon just playing. I know. I mean, I didn't even know what I was doing. She was like, put him in front of this fan. And I can't remember what color. I think I had a peach. I don't know. Bye. Have fun. Peace. All right, MK. Thanks for coming by. That's nice of you. Hit the like from Canada. Hit the like. If you go missing, we might have to all look for you. And then your DNA will be on the like, right? Show us what, Gramazon? Hi, Gramazon. I like the Rebels. What did you paint? Yeah, MK, if you're still hearing it all, he on his Facebook page under Tim Allison, Allison. I believe you have pictures of your paintings. He's very good. Very good. He's got planets. He's got the turtle one. He's got and other things. I don't want to like give it all away. You guys will have to check it out. Can anyone drop his link? Okay. Yes, Gramazon, hardworking family. All right, did I miss anything? Tina, I got such a chuckle of you and Dolly's. You were so cute. Also, that other girl was funny. Can't remember her name. Dark hair. Last night? Was it I can't think. Anne was up there. Oh, Anne was up there. Stony Stone, me, Jimmy, and who else, you guys? Why can't I remember? It scares me. Okay. Just in chat, you don't have a wrench. I put your URL over in the, I went to hit my avatar, hit live or what, not live. Wait, does it have to be on the live thing? I hit community and stuck your name and Destiny's with the URL, and it stayed there last night. So it would be all taken care of. Oh my gosh, you guys. And I watched a film on how to mod people. Okay, I'm not going to end the stream, so it'll keep going. Give me a second. I'm going to see if your names are still in there. And if they're not, then I'll know I have to do the URL and everything. But I've already talked so much and haven't gotten to any of these stories. I'll focus more on the modding, figuring out how to do it tomorrow. In fact, God, this bothers me. All right, wait, I'm going to hit the history and see. It was under Monday evening. Oh, thank God I didn't lose you guys. All right, I'm glad I did that. Your names are over there. Or no. Wait, Jamie, I never got your URL. Destiny's is over there and Maria G. I didn't get your URL. I was thinking your name was in there. It's Destiny and Maria G. I'm on OB floor, may have some tests they come in to do, but I'll stay as long as I can. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't ever worry about it. Okay? Destiny is very pregnant. You're due in November, right? November something. I should be able to remember and I can't. I just know it's November. No baby yet. Just some test. Oh, can I get a link to come up? Sure. Yes, you're 412. Okay, yes. Okay, invite. Copy. Wait, what's going on? It should say copied. All right, we'll see if it worked. Paste. It worked! Oh, God, what a relief. Oh, what a flippin' relief, you guys. Hi, Teacup Mama. I called in to save you the other night. Thank you. Trust me, I'm listening. Hi, Tattooed Rebel's going to come up. I'm listening. I'm listening to the states. And when I hear a southern state, I'm like, it's going to be for Huntress. All right. Add to state. Are you there? Oh, there you are.
Hey,
hi.
Let me tell you an easy way to mod somebody if you want to.
Yeah.
See the chat.
Yeah.
Click on whoever's name that you would like to mod.
Okay.
See the 3 dots?
Yes.
Click on them 3 dots.
I did.
Now, don't it say add moderator?
In all honesty, no. It says star comment, put user in timeout, ban user, and delete their comments.
No. On YouTube. Not in the back chat.
Oh, okay. Let me go over to my live in YouTube. Okay. And I'll still be able to probably even be up here because I hit my Safari. Where was I over here? YouTube. Is it this one? Let me.
Guys, I'll be here when she comes back in, so. How's everybody doing? I'll keep her show running as long as I can. Oh, I know. I was just going to show her an easier way to do it. Well, I'm glad Tina finally got her a channel. She needed one bad because she was good up on panels. So. I've been good. How have you been? When I don't do the actual dog, what I do is I get a picture of him and I take it from there. But now it won't be your dog. It's like a silhouette of your dog, Grandma's on. She does cover a lot of true crimes, and I'm very proud of Tina. But any of them pictures you've seen, Grandma's on, they're for sale. Any of them. And I have an email. I'll just tell you what it is because I can't put it in here, but I'll tell you what it is. Or you can send me that Facebook request. But it's freebirdpaint2229@gmail.com. freebirdpaint2229@gmail.com. I haven't either. She does have a good heart, Maddie. But, and I'm not trying to, if Grandma's on, if you'd like to come over to my channel, because I don't want to plug anything of mine on Tina's, come over to mine later tonight when I go live, and I'll tell you how to send me a message and everything, tell you what needs to be done. That's okay. Me too. I don't. Let me see if I can find her on Facebook. It's Tattooed Rebel 2229. Lisa, it's got this same picture right there. You're talking about my YouTube channel, Destiny? I mean, Lisa, I'm sorry, Destiny. I haven't seen no update on that. After I hit the 3 buttons, do I hit go to channel? No, the one that you pick should say add moderator. Oh, yeah, but I don't want to do that. I appreciate it though. Thank you, Destiny Road. It said find one that don't have it as a moderator, and you add them if you want to that way, Tina. Go to okay, you can take me away, but if pick my name, Tina, and then hit the 3 dots. Okay, let me show you. All right, now click on my name, the 3 dots beside my name, out from my name. And when you do, you'll see it'll say add moderator and stuff like that. And you can take mine away after you're done. I'm just showing you how to do it. You're fine, Art Go Show. You are Amazon, I believe. Yeah, I was trying to show her how to. There you go, Tina. Now you can take it away. See, it worked now. See. Now you can come back into your StreamYard. I'm in Virginia. You're welcome, Tina. Just come back into your StreamYard. and come back up on your panel. No, we're trying to help Tina. Man. Can you find your StreamYard yet, Tina? What do you need help with, Matt? I'll tell you how to do it tonight at mine. Tina, are you still in chat, or did you find your StreamYard tab up at the top? I got one tonight at 8:30 on John Walsh. Adam Walsh, I'm sorry. Adam Walsh, I'm sorry. And guys, if you want to see Tina's turtle, I'll show you tonight on my channel. All right. I go in an hour. It's 1 hour till I go live. So yeah, that'd probably be 5:30 your time. It's 4:30 now, right?
Dad, you know who this is? Look, Dad.
Yeah. Okay, Destiny. So it'll be 5:30 then. Justice Jane. I am on Tina's, so you're not saying it wrong. There we are.
Oh my God, you guys. Okay, this is what I had to do. I had to go back into my thing and remove the names in the community part where it says add as a standard moderator or whatever. So I could add them with the 3 dots. You see what I'm saying?
It's easier that way, ain't it?
Yes, it's easier. Oh my God, you guys. Thank you so much. I almost feel like crying because that was so easy and I had no freaking clue.
All right. Before I jump down so I can get my stuff ready, they wanted to see your turtle, so I'm gonna look for it so you can show it to them.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, it's at your place, so you show it, right?
I will. That's what I'm going to do. I'll show you how to do that.
Oh, you said so I can show it to him. I didn't know what you were.
Well, you'll have to bring it up, though, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
I'll show you how.
Bring it up.
I'll
Can't
tell
you
you
just
how.
hold it?
That's not, no, honey, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh,
Give me just a second and I'll show you
all
how.
right. Okay. Hi, Mab. Hi, Cameron. Hi, Lisa Heath. Oh, that took a few, but you know what? And this is the other thing. I would hit on the three dots and the whole little thing for what you choose would show and go away, show and go away, show and go away. And I was like, is it the iPad? This time I held my finger down with pressure. Blue lines came up, but the whole thing came up long enough for me to go to it. I mean, it's, otherwise it would have been quicker. All right, so Jamie Peace, you're a mod, and Destiny's a mod. And where is she right now? Art Go Show. I wanted to make her a mod. You're a mod, Art Go Show. I don't think she's ever been a mod. It's not a big deal. It's just pinning things. And if I say someone can be even timed out, I want to be checked with first, you guys. I know. Wait, I don't see blue wrenches on their names though.
Well, I don't know. We'll look at it in a minute. Here it is, Tina. Now look at the bottom of the screen where I'm at.
Okay.
See the picture?
Oh, I do. I hit on that and put add studio
Yeah, just add the studio.
or add to stage. That's
Add the
what.
stage, yeah. There it is, guys.
Oh, it's so cute. Isn't that nice? Wait, how do I make it bigger?
On the picture that you just clicked on to add the stage, there should be a little white square up in the top left-hand corner.
Okay, it also says full screen layout.
You can do it like that too.
All right, it's a little bigger there, but wow. Beautiful. Maybe I'll hit this.
There you
Oops.
go. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's got us in the bottom and the big picture.
Oh, okay.
And Destiny said she'd be right back. She's getting ultrasound done.
Wow. I hope she's okay. Prayers for Destiny's test. Her baby's due in November.
But that was for Tina because she made it on Turtle Island, so I made it for her.
It's just beautiful. Look at that, you guys. The clouds look real. And it looks like there's water all around the island. I cried. It's beautiful. I'm going to hang it up, right? I'm going to slide this turtle, what are those things called? Turtle mural over and put it next to it. I got so much turtle stuff. I'm spoiled. Thank you, Rebel. I love you. That's wonderful.
You're welcome.
So it's 4:30. You're going live at
8:30 in an hour.
In 1 hour. All right. I'm going to read stories for 1 hour. And yeah. Thank you. I'm so happy. That's so much easier than going into studio and blah, blah, blah.
You're welcome, Tina. I figured I'd get up and help you right quick because
thank you so much.
It sucks trying to find somebody's URL and then bringing it back over and stuff like that. So
I know. And I mean, it said hit three dots, but there weren't any three dots in where I was sent to in the studio one. I mean, I'm just not technologically savvy at all, but I'm getting there.
Now, like I said, Tina, I was just showing you how to do that. So if you want to, you can take my wrench away. I was just saying that you could do it like that. Show me how. Okay.
Thank you. Well, I did take your wrench away.
You're fine. You're fine. No. I wanted you to. That way, I was just showing you how to do it. And then it would pop up in chat when they talked it would pop up blue now.
That sounds good.
All right. I'll see y'all. I'll see you over there on mine.
Yeah. Thank you. Love you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Love you. You have a good night, everybody.
Oh, God. People are so nice and helpful. What the heck did I do to my hair? All right. Okay, so wait now. So where's the wrench? Jamie, I gave you one. How come I don't see like a blue? Oh, wait. Is that what that is? No. When do you see the wrenches, you guys? Art Go Show, you have a wrench. I made you a mod. Night, hun. Yeah, get some rest. She's all the way in Italy, you guys. Italy. And listen, Art, you can't make a show. Don't worry about it. Okay? Just please don't. You're just here a lot and you're a very sweet gal. And I met you up on panel on Roses, and you're a lovely supporter. Feel free to put your link in anytime. She has a channel, you guys. Do you make crafts or something? You see them on YouTube. Yeah. Say trigger warning here and there. Remind people to hit like and just watch chat. Yeah. But where's the blue wrench by your names, you guys? Or oh, I bet I don't see them here, but on the live. On the live, can you see your wrenches? Oh, that's what you meant by you see them on YouTube. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh. Ow, my lower back. Hi, Rock54. You could make Mab a mod. Mab wants to be a mod. Wait, I have to go into the studio. Mab wants to be a mod. For whoever I make a mod, I don't even want people timed out with checking with me first. Now, if I have hundreds and hundreds of people in here someday, I don't know. I'm not assuming that at all. But, then it's a different story. It sounds like you really want to be a mod, Mab. All right, let me go into live really quick. Into was this the YouTube? Hi. Wow, you never know what a day will bring. This is so incredible. Yeah, so okay, it was an hour, like I don't know how many minutes ago, 5 or 10. So it's 4:40. Oh, he already said. So 4:30 to 5:30, so 8:30 his time. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, because an hour would be 5:30. So about 50 minutes. All right. I remembered the name of her show. It's a Crime in Canada. Her name's Lisa. She has over 100,000 subscribers and she's amazing. Yay, now I got to figure out how to drop links. What do you mean, Mab? I'm confused. Drop links. Is trigger warning on top, you guys? I don't see trigger warning anywhere. I don't see it pinned anywhere. Do you guys know how to pin trigger warning? You guys, oh, you were team Mr. and Mrs. Mad last season. I'm not a weirdo. Yeah, Artgo show, Mab. It's a very sweet lady. I know her on Messenger. I've met her. I've seen her face, everything. She lives in Italy with her family. You just typed in trigger warning. You're so funny. Yes, Linda. I keep saying Lisa, Angie. It's Linda. Just copy and paste, Mab. Gosh, this is kind of fun. I didn't even think I was going to have mods, but I really kind of need them. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not fun for the people just sitting here not hearing the spooky stories, but this is a learning thing as we go along. You know what I mean? Or, I mean, at least for me. Now I'm cold. I'm usually hot. Oh, good. The mother's in with her babies. She's such a good mother, but she likes her breaks too. It's really funny. Okay, so is everyone good? Did I miss anything? Yes, I'm ready for stories, LOL, says Mama Shell. They're so spooky, you guys, so intense and from the olden days and so sort of graphic and horrific that I'm surprised I could sleep at night. Oh, yeah, yeah. He says, see you later. Tattooed says, see you later, not bye. I like that too. When I visit my mom someday, I'm going to say, see you later. I mean, when I saw her with my daughter and I was on the train and she was down on the platform thing, tears were just streaming. I had no clue it would be 12 years. 12 years. And she didn't either. I mean, her husband got cancer, then the COVID came. She has visitors this last summer. That's why it didn't work. Now she has heart issues. She's on medicines, and she had no idea it was her heart. She said she was having a hard time breathing when she would lay flat. And through everything with Monique and her heart issues, the pug lady, she moved to Wenatchee. We talk now and then, but I need to call her. It's been a while. I said, Mom, it could be your heart. And it was. Aw, thank you. You're so sweet. Okay, Um, okay, did I miss? Okay, listen, I'm glad every single one of you are in here. And, oh, when I looked this morning, I always go to my avatar or my channel and look to see how many subscribers I have. And I need 16 more to make 800. That's it. 16. I'm like, wow. So I'm just really happy. I'm so happy. Hi, honey bunny. Hi. My daughter needed a soap. She's like, just put all the soap down below the sink. I said, no, I like it right there. And I can semi kind of advertise my lotions and my soaps from Dolly Vision. And she goes, he can advertise his own soap. And I said, because she was getting frustrated, she's like in her towel and she's trying to, and she wants soap. And I'm never going to use the apple mango. I don't think I'll ever use it. I don't even know if there's any left in his store. It's made after me, I guess. I mean, it was my idea for apples or something in it. I don't think I said mango, but it's PCT apple mango soap. And there's all kinds of other, I almost said flavors, other fragrances at buysoap@gmail.com. No. Best soap in the game @gmail.com. Not just best soap in the game. I wonder if there's apple mango left. Next time I go up on panel or something, I'm going to ask Jimmy. But he would just say, go to the site and find out probably. But I think I've done that and I haven't. I mean, maybe they got bought out or maybe it just wasn't a great seller. But I'm telling you, right through the plastic and everything, I can really smell the apple mango. And it's such a pretty reddish color. Here, I'm blabbing about it enough. Do you want to smell, kitty? Come here. You want smells? Oh gosh, you guys, see? PCT bar. Beautiful. Almost matches my hair color. Well, matches my shirt today. Buy your apple mango soap. It's the season for apples at Best Soap in the Game at Dolly Vision. No, Best Soap in the Game @gmail.com. All right. Hi, Deetra. Hi, Joni. Hi, everybody. Oh, Lord. What's going on here? All right, our first story after an hour and 20 minutes. But you know what? That's okay. I don't care. It's been kind of fun hanging out, talking to the chat the whole time. I'm able to get mods when I need to. And I'm learning never say never. I was never going to have a channel. I was never going to have mods. Oh, okay, I got it. I will need Tina to send me the links to Cash App and PayPal. I'll type in comments here my PayPal. I don't have Cash App or anything. Is that what you're talking about? I'll go ahead and type it in here. And if anyone's so inclined to send anything to my PayPal, I still can't believe I got that figured out way back ago. Here we go. And then I always type PayPal over here. Go feed your babies. They're probably thirsty. They're probably thirsty. There we go. All right. The killing of Ken Rex McElroy. That's our next one because we ended with the what are they called? The Shepherd murders. Remember yesterday we read about they had friends over and then they left and she had all these gashes and she was murdered basically. Can I say that word, you guys, without being monetized? Oh, and her husband said that he was chased the person or the figure, or he came to by the ocean, didn't he say? But okay, then on December, this was in 1954, the husband was found guilty of second-degree murder. He was sentenced to life in prison, but staunchly maintained his innocence. You know, if he's really innocent and got like bopped over the head and nearly strangled and all this stuff by the perpetrator that killed his wife, and he got life in prison, that's really sad. Wow. And in fact, I won't do it now, but I might look up his name sometime and see like if he got released or died in prison or what. And I mean, it was a while back, right? 1954. And he was a doctor, Dr. Samuel Shepard Reese, Reese. And this was in Lake Erie, Ohio. He was a respected neurosurgeon, and the couple was believed to have a happy marriage. Okay, so Shepard is spelled Sheppard. Oh, that's the middle name, Samuel Shepard and Marilyn Reese. Okay, so yeah, it is Shepard. It's called the Shepard murder case, and it's a mystery to this day. The killing of Ken Rex McElroy in the sleepy small town of Skidmore, Missouri, on July 10, 1981, Ken Rex McElroy was shot dead in the streets in broad daylight. There were 60 witnesses, but to this day, the crime remains unsolved. McElroy grew. Holy cow! I had that on high in case the SSI people call. Hello? Hi, how are you? Let me hand the phone to my son, okay? I'm on live, but I don't think they can hear your voice. I'll be right back in 2 seconds, you guys. Oh my gosh, you guys. I told you I'm a busy person. People think because I don't go to a job, a 9 to 5, I'm freaking busy. Like I'm busy all the time. And then I'll have to, make some dinner. My daughter made lunch. She just threw a pizza in the oven, thank God, so I could sleep a little bit. So there were 60 witnesses to this day. The crime remains unsolved. McElroy grew up in a poor family and left school by the 8th grade. It was believed, wow, that he was possibly largely illiterate. And at 18 years old, he was injured by a metal slab falling on him at a construction site. The incident left him with chronic pain, and some attributed his sometimes bizarre and violent behavior to a head injury as a result of the accident. McElroy was reported as being a 270-pound giant of a man, and a local farmer described him thusly, or discussed him. Thusly is like that, like this, thusly. I think that Ken simply wanted to be big and important and have people afraid of him when he walked down the street. And he got that. They were. Well, I feel sorry for him. McElroy made a decent living by leasing the land off of his farm, trading and racing dogs, as well as allegedly stealing livestock, grain, alcohol, gasoline, and antiques. He was in constant trouble with the law. His lawyer estimated that he was charged with various crimes at least 3 times a year. By some counts, he was indicted as many as 21 times, but escaped conviction all but once. McElroy used to brag that his lawyer, Richard Gene McFadden, also represented the mob and would keep him out of jail. Another tactic McElroy would use to avoid jail time was to intimidate witnesses by following them or parking outside their homes and watching them until they were no longer willing to testify. Gosh, you guys, no wonder he got shot, right? Some of his bigger crimes included robbery, harassing, and assaulting women, destroying property, threatening lives, and shooting at least 2 people, all of which he avoided jail for. What? Police were also afraid of confronting McElroy since he was almost always heavily armed and didn't think twice before shooting a cop. The people of Skidmore felt abandoned by the justice system that couldn't stop McElroy from causing havoc in their town. Wow. Hi, everybody. I know, can you just flip and believe how I jumped? That was really loud, you guys. I usually have my phone on 1 or 2. Hi, Undercover Mermaid. Did I miss any other names? I hope not. Peace, love, and life. Hey, hi. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in. I got quite a few people today, like yesterday. Hit the like, please. Feel free to comment. I guess comments make the, is it algorithms go up? Or analytics? I don't even know the difference, you guys. I have so much to learn, it's not even funny. Yeah, there's a managing mod. Okay, Tattooed Rebels going live in half an hour. Yeah, so in a half hour I'll stop. Oh, yeah, there's managing, the mod that manages the mods, I'm guessing, and then a standard, and you guys are all standards. Algorithms, okay. Oh, someone's talking about, not someone, but sunflower seed, or yeah, Deetra's talking about sunflower seeds. You know what's really tasty kind of too, even in salads? Pumpkin seeds. I mean, the little ones that are dark green you can buy in the store. I actually bought a big bag of almonds, and they're the spicy but barbecue. They're really good. Oh, Honey Bunny said that scared you too. Well, the phone's right here above my ear and my head, and it's not here now, but yeah, I had it on high so I could hear it from the other room if I was in it. Okay, so on April 25th, 1980, in Ernest Bo Bowenkamp's General Store, the store clerk, Evelyn Sumi, would ask McElroy's 8-year-old daughter, oh, he had a child, Tanya, to return a piece of candy that she didn't pay for. When McElroy learned of the situation, he became so enraged that he began stalking the Bowenkamp family. On July 8, 1980, McElroy drove to the alley behind the general store. Once there, he threatened Bo Bowenkamp and shot the 70-year-old grocer in the neck at close range with a shotgun. This was the second time he had shot someone. The first time was local farmer Romaine Henry, who McElroy shot in the stomach after Henry chased him off of Henry's land. Miraculously, Bo Bowenkamp survived the shot, and McElroy was arrested and charged with attempted murder. Aren't the bullets in shotguns bigger? Or am I just assuming that? I shot a shotgun, you guys. It was the only gun I've ever shot. It was when I was with Shaylin's dad, and they lived in Custer, an outside town. And I mean, it was weird feeling, but it was long and it was up there. And I hit the target. I hit the target, you guys. First shot. Doesn't mean I could ever do it again. But anyway, that was like 20 years ago. Because Shaylin was a baby. Okay. His preliminary trial was set for August 18, 1980, and in his usual fashion, McElroy tried to intimidate the Bowenkamp family and supporters from testifying. Bowenkamp's wife said, "You can't know how intimidating it was after that." Before his trial, he'd drive up to her house in his pickup at night and just sit there. Sometimes he would fire his gun. It was frightening. Nevertheless, McElroy was able to delay the trial almost 5 months to June 25th, 1981. Wow. Goodness. Oh, yes, cinnamon sticks. I can buy those at the store. That would be really good in coffee and stuff. You guys, cinnamon's really good for your body. And I'm just going to say this. It's supposed to be an aphrodisiac for men. Look it up if you don't believe me. During this time, the acting prosecuting attorney resigned, and a new prosecutor, David Baird, was assigned to the case. It is rumored that McElroy bullied the previous prosecutor to leave. Baird was only 3 years out of law school, but accomplished the impossible. He was able to convict McElroy of a crime granted. He was only convicted of second-degree assault? I thought I was going to say murder. Assault? The jury set a maximum sentence of 2 years. What? And the judge freed him on $40,000 bail bond pending the appeal? This is because Baird lessened the charge from attempted to kill to knowingly caused serious physical injury. Hi, Truth Seeker. I love you too, hun. Yeah, well, it's cinnamon is supposed to get the senses going and make men excited. I don't know what aphrodisiac means. Something like that, right? Oh, it takes away cravings of nicotine also? That's really good to know. I totally quit smoking when I had my stroke. I mean, I just had that teeny little e-cig. Just it looked like a cigarette, and I charged it. I mean, you couldn't taste anything. You couldn't. Then they had a menthol one for a while. I just kind of liked holding it sometimes outside of an AA meeting or whatever, you know. Now I can't even find one if I wanted one. Okay, but I don't. Wow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jamie. There you go with the cinnamon. Soon after he was released, he was bizarrely spotted with a rifle and bayonet at the town's local bar, D&G Tavern, where he was making graphic threats about killing Bo Bowenkamp. He was then arrested and then quickly released for violating bail by being armed. On July 10, 1981, there was a local meeting at the town's Legion Hall, just down the street from the D&G Tavern. As many as 60 residents attended, including the mayor and the sheriff. During the meeting, the whole topic of discussion was what they could do legally to prevent McElroy from harming anyone else. County Sheriff Dan Estes suggested a neighborhood watch, but the mindset was said perfectly by an attendee. We simply felt that the system had failed us. We all knew what McElroy was like, and there he was again and again. It seemed like no one could stop him. During the meeting, a local said that they had spotted McElroy and his young wife, Trina, on their way to grab drinks at the D&G Tavern. The meeting was quickly adjourned, and the 60-odd people who were at that meeting quietly descended on the tavern, flanking McElroy's truck. Some of the attendees went into the bar and waited for McElroy to finish his drinks. Upon returning to the truck, where Trina was sitting in the passenger seat, McElroy lit a cigarette. Trina then reported glancing over her shoulder and saw someone point a rifle towards the back of the truck and take aim at McElroy, and then shots were fired. Oh, I assumed he'd be in the dark somewhere, and that's how they didn't know who shot him. This was all like broad daylight, you guys. I mean, I'm assuming a meeting is in the afternoon, right? Well, maybe it was at night. I guess it could have been at night. McElroy was hit twice, killing him. In all, there were 46 potential witnesses to the shooting, including Trina. No one called for an ambulance. Only Trina claimed to identify a gunman. However, every other witness either was unable to name the person who had pulled the trigger or claimed not to have seen who fired the fatal shots. The DA declined to press charges. To this day, the person who shot Ken McElroy remains unknown. Wow, you guys. Oh, yeah, fireballs are good. And those cinnamon bears, I can taste them right now. There's cinnamon gum. There's cinnamon gum, too. Well, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Hi, Reggie Be Good. Reggie came back. That's nice. I mean, not came back. You've been here before. I'm just sort of saying something because you weren't thrilled with my music. Today's music was bizarre. If you missed the beginning of the show, listen to it. I can't even explain it. It's some kind of choir, but not singing, if that makes any sense. I think it said choir, but it's not singing. It's instruments. Sort of banjo-y though, even, wasn't it? Or guitar? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, I'm so happy you're all here. Let's all go over and support Rebel. I mean, if you have time and can and are willing, in 42 minutes, because he's just really nice, and he's a hard worker, you guys. You know, and his wife is, and they just wouldn't hurt a flea. You know, it would be cool. Have a little microwave in your bedroom so you could just warm up your drinks. That would be cool. McElroy. Oh, I already read that. I already read the whole thing. Okay, so that's that one. The Michelle von Emster case. On April 15th, 1994, in San Diego, California, around Sunset Cliffs, 2 surfers found the body of 25-year-old Michelle von Emster floating face down in a kelp bed. That's all that green stuff, right? That's kelp that floats up on the edge of the bay and stuff. Wow. Thank you. Can't my PayPal thing just be like pinned at the top or something? How is that? I need to figure out how to run the things across the bottom. Is that even called a banner? Who the heck knows? Yeah, instrumental, Jamie. Yeah, the music was instrumental. And then in the YouTube library, they have like dark music. I was listening to some last night. It's like downright spooky, scary stuff with just instruments. I'm going to play that closer to Halloween. In all honesty, you guys, I don't like Halloween. I don't. I believe things get sacrificed out there, whether it's animals or people. Never really liked it. I was kind of scared of it even as a kid. Of course, I wanted the candy and everything, but you know, and kids, you know, they've got to have reflective clothing on, right? Or those little buttons that flash something. Those kids are running across the street in the dark, trotting out in between cars, you know. I mean, these days most parents go with their kids, but you know, and make sure, you know, you got to make sure that everything is safe to consume, right? I remember I went to this house and this lady wasn't dressed up like a witch. She just looked, I was young, maybe 10, and she was probably in her 60s, and she looked kind of witchy, older. Her hair wasn't black or brown. I think it was blondish white. And her son came to the door, and I said, trick or treat. I'm pretty sure I was with my sister. It was in Vermilion, South Dakota. And they handed us an apple. I'd never been given food before. And it wasn't all mushy or anything, but it was an old apple. And I took it because I thought I had to, right? And I left. I'll never forget it. God. And remember, you guys, somebody was putting some kind of poison in pixie sticks. How they would open them and seal them up? Well, I guess you could. Remember that story, you guys? I do. It's actually out there. It's like one of the mysteries or something. Hi, Shelby Dryden. It's super hard when your kids have food dye allergies. Oh, taking them trick-or-treating? Yeah, Halloweeny is the best. Well, I heard a story. I don't know if it's true, but something to do with abducting kids back in like the 1800s or whatever. And they would put a jack-o'-lantern in the window to like, so people would know there were children that lived there. I don't remember any more of the details, but I don't know. So when my kids were really little, I would call it Harvest Day. I did for years, Harvest Day. And we would go to the churches. I wasn't like major religious or anything, but and they'd bob for an apple, which now with all the germs out there and all, I don't think bobbing for apples is very safe. But they stick their hands in spaghetti and try to guess what the food was. Or I remember they did that too when they were like young. It was funny. All right, the Michelle Von Emster case. On April 15, 1994, this will be the last story, I think, for today. On April 15, 1994, in San Diego, California, around sunset. Oh, I already read that. Around Sunset Cliffs, two surfers found the body of 25-year-old Michelle Von Emster floating face down in kelp bed. The body was taken to the lifeguard headquarters. She was found naked, wearing only a brass bracelet and 2 rings. She had a butterfly tattoo on her shoulder and had long brown hair. Medical examiner Robert Engel also noted she had large tearing type wounds with missing tissue, as the body was missing most of its right leg. Well, you know what that sounds like? A shark, doesn't it? Kind of. So far. He believed that Michelle had not been in the water long and marked her cause of death as unknown. Nevertheless, there was an overwhelming consensus, there it is, that her death was caused by a shark attack. One day later, on April 16, medical examiner Brian Blackburn conducted a formal autopsy. In addition to her right leg being missing from the thigh down, oh gosh, Michelle's neck was broken. Trigger warning, as if she had been in a car wreck. And she had broken ribs, scrapes, bruises, and contusions on her face. Blackburn also reported finding sand in her mouth, throat, lungs, stomach, and that she was alive when the injuries were inflicted. According to Blackburn's timeline, he concluded that she got into the water around midnight and that this was indeed a shark attack because lifeguards, harbor police, and marine biologists at Scripps Institution of Oceanography told him so. However, there are things that don't add up for the cause of death being a shark attack. Well, maybe she got in an accident on purpose. Someone did that to her and like carried her down there to just float out to sea, but because she was bleeding, a shark got her too. I don't know. However, there are things that don't add up for the cause of death being a shark attack. Blackburn had never seen a death caused by a shark before, and neither had anyone who initially saw the body. The experts at the Scripps Institution never saw Michelle's body, making their initial inquiries questionable. Oh, that's really cute, Shelby. We started doing the Switch Witch. They trick or treat but give us their baskets, and the Switch Witch comes and gives them candy they can eat. And more so, things they can use. My kids love it. That's really cute. I'm with you, Tina. I don't like Halloween either. Now I take my kids to the neighbors we know, and then we go to church or a mall, whichever has trick-or-treating. I don't trust people. Yeah. Yeah. My kids, when they got a little older from the church thing, you know, when I was married to Parker's dad, downtown here, in the town I live in, I better not say it. Most people know, but I better not just keep throwing that out there. All the stores and the banks, all the way around, 3 hours worth walking around, gave free candy. Isn't that nice? It was light out. It's like 3 to 5:30 or something. They'd start at 3. Streets were packed. Even adults in their costumes. You saw everything under the sun. It was fun. Additionally, many experts say today that this death wasn't caused by a great white, as the autopsy stated, including Ralph Collier, the leading expert in Pacific Coast white shark behavior and ecology. After seeing Michelle's body, Collier said when a shark bites off part of a limb, the break is clean, almost like you put it on a table saw. Oof. What remained of Michelle's femur was anything but. It looked like what happens when you get a piece of bamboo and whittle it down to a point with a knife. I've looked at close to 100 photos of cases that I have reviewed over the years, and I've never seen any bones that came to a point. Plus, it's important to note once Michelle's leg had been severed, she would have bled out quickly. Yeah, from a severed femoral artery. This would have made it extremely difficult to take a large breath, as she would have had to have done to get the sand into her mouth or into her stomach. This makes the theory that a shark forced her to the bottom of the ocean, where she took a breath and swallowed sand. Gosh, you guys. Extremely unlikely, he says. Officially, Michelle's death is considered the result of a great white shark attack, but the true nature and circumstances of her untimely demise remain a mystery. That's really sad. Michelle von Emster. I'm going to look it up. And then I'm going to end the show on that shark story. The one today. I'll do another one tomorrow. I want to see if there's a picture of her. Wow. This was a year before my son was born, 1994. Oh my gosh, you guys, there is a picture of her. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and play this. I'm going to play. I'm going to play this. I haven't gotten in trouble yet. Maybe it's because I'm not monetized.
On the 15th of April, 1990.
Oh, come on. How do I understand? Okay. Wait, who is this? Yeah, no, not this one. I don't want to. Let's try this one.
On the 15th of April,
Oh, it's her
1994,
too.
two surfers were walking near.
Oh, Lord.
Which may involve one of the most deadly suspects we've ever covered. Ooh. With that being said, let's get into it. On Friday, April 15th, 1994, in San Diego, California, on Sunset Cliffs, two surfers noticed seagulls perched on top of what appeared to be floating kelp. Upon closer inspection, they noticed that it was in fact the body of Michelle Von Emster floating face down in a kelp bed. It's a pretty beautiful location. Kelpie, but what a terrible thing that happened in such a beautiful place. Eventually, the body was taken to San Diego Lifeguard headquarters at 4 p.m. Michelle was found naked, wearing only a brass bracelet and 2 rings. She had a butterfly tattoo on her shoulder and had long brown hair. Medical examiner Robert Engel examined the body directly upon arrival to the Lifeguard headquarters and reported, quote, large tearing type wounds with missing tissue.
Thank you,
quote.
Truth
As the
Seeker.
body was
Makes me
missing
feel
most of its
better.
right
I can
leg.
maybe
That's a
play
shark,
this.
baby. I know, I've seen Jaws at least 6 times. That's a shark.
Oh, not so fast.
Huh?
Don't jump to conclusions.
I'm jumping. I've jumped. I've landed. Shark. It's a shark.
Just keep in mind, things may not be what they appear.
Huh?
One thing worthy of note is that he believed Michelle had not been in the water a long time. Although he did not claim a cause of death in his report, the consensus on the boat was that this was most likely a shark attack. One day later, on April 16, 1994, a formal autopsy was performed by San Diego medical examiner Brian Blackburn. Heads up, this is about to get pretty brutal here.
Okay.
This description. I'm saying this because these details will become relevant later, but it's rough. In addition to large tearing type wounds, the right leg was missing from the middle of the thigh down. Her neck was broken, quote, as if she'd been in a car wreck, end quote, and had broken ribs, scrapes, bruises, and contusions on the face. Sand was found in Von Emster's mouth, throat, lungs, and stomach.
It's too much sand.
That's a lot of sand.
You don't want any sand
Prayers,
anywhere.
That's gonna
Lisa.
come in big later, so remember
Okay.
that.
All right, I'll remember it.
I would be in
Furthermore,
fear
the report
too.
concluded that Von Emster had been alive when these injuries were inflicted upon her. According to Blackburn, Michelle Von Emster was last seen at 8 p.m., which Blackburn used in establishing his timeline, and placed Michelle in the water at midnight. Blackburn arrived at the conclusion that it was a shark attack because lifeguards, harbor police, and local marine biologists at Scripps Institute told him so. According to him, Michelle was attacked by a great white shark, forcing her to the bottom of the ocean, where she broke her neck and swallowed sand, and then died from blood loss and drowning. And when you briefly look at the details, that seems highly plausible.
No, it doesn't.
So you switch now. You don't think
Yeah, this is baloney. I'm flip-flopping again.
Let's look at a couple things that don't add up in regards to Michelle dying due to a shark attack. First off, medical examiner Brian Blackburn, the man who concluded it was an attack by a great white, had never seen a death caused by a shark attack before, and neither had anybody who saw the body. The experts that Blackburn consulted with at Scripps Institute never saw the body. Instead, Blackburn came to Scripps Institute himself, making the Institute's assessment of Michelle's cause of death questionable, to say the least.
Wait, so he hadn't even seen a death by shark before?
No, so he had never seen a death by a shark attack. And the expert that he conferred with at Scripps Institute, the Oceanology Institute, he didn't bring them in to have them look at the body. He just went over there himself and told them what had happened. That's called being not thorough.
No, not at all.
Additionally, many experts do not think this was a great white shark attack, including Ralph Collier, the leading expert on Pacific Coast white shark behavior and ecology. After seeing the remains of Michelle's leg bone, Collier said, quote, when a white shark bites off part of a limb, the break is clean, almost like you put it on a table saw. What remained of Michelle's femur was anything but. It looked like what happens when you get a piece of bamboo and whittle it down to a
Sorry,
point with
this
a
is
knife.
so
I've looked at close to
repetitive.
100
These
photos of
guys are
cases
kind of
that I've
funny,
reviewed
though.
over the years, and I've never seen any bones that came to a point, end quote.
A little beside the point, but very impressive on the great white shark's behalf that they can do such a clean bite.
Well, it's a powerful animal.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, it's not a bear,
Yes.
but it's
It could certainly kill a bear, hands down, if you dropped a bear in the ocean.
No, the bear.
No,
We've been over
no.
this before. The bear is the most deadly animal of all time.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
If you put a bear on any playing
These
field, in the
guys
pool
are
of water,
funny.
Nope, hippopotamus.
No, fuck you, dude.
Hippopotamus
A bear's the
would
most.
kill
You know
a
what?
bear in a
We're getting
heartbeat.
This is a different episode.
Fuck you.
Oh,
Another thing that seemed strange was the notion that the sand had entered Michelle's body after her leg had been torn off. Quote, the damage would have severed her femoral artery, and she would have bled to death quickly. But for her to have sand in her stomach, she had to take a big gulping breath as she made contact with the sand. End quote. Here's one last thought from Collier. Quote, there are too many things in this case that are not consistent with white shark behavior. End quote.
He's the Richard Dreyfuss of this Jaws story.
Exactly.
This would be like if in Jaws there was a guy going around town just murdering people and then yelling, a shark!
And just tossing him in the ocean.
Yeah.
In comes Richard Dreyfuss with science.
He's like, this is bullshit!
Another person against the notion of a great white shark attack is Richard Rosenblatt, the chairman of Scripps Institute at the time, who initially consulted with medical examiner Brian Blackburn on the case without seeing Michelle's body. And when actually given the measurements of Michelle's wounds, Rosenblatt said that none of the marks on Michelle's body were caused by a white shark. And furthermore, if she had been bitten by a white shark, they most likely would have found a great white tooth broken off into her body, and no great white teeth were found inside her body. There were, however, bite marks left by blue sharks, who definitely did feed on Michelle's body. Pathologist Harry Bunnell, who examined the case, states that there was no evidence these bites occurred before her death. Another medical examiner, Glenn Wagner, re-examined the case.
yeah, I
in
know.
2008
He started
and
it.
also felt that her
I'll
body
just
had been
finish
scattered
this
by
and
sharks after her death.
we can all
One
go
final
over.
point to disprove the theory of a shark attack is the fact that Michelle's leg was missing. Here's another quote from Scripps Institute chairman Richard Rosenblatt. Quote, if a shark had taken the leg, it could only have been a white shark. End quote. So, if only a white shark could have taken the leg, and it has been proven
Thank you,
unlikely that a
Matt.
white
Yeah,
shark
trigger
was
warning.
the culprit, then it's reasonable to say that a shark attack was unlikely in general.
I
But
never
if that's
heard this
true,
story
then
either.
what really happened to Michelle Von Emster? Let's look at some alternate theories as to who or what could have killed Michelle. The first theory is that Michelle went for a midnight naked swim and subsequently drowned. This doesn't really look like the area you would go to for a midnight swim. It's very rocky and kelpy. This is not ideal swimming conditions. Proponents of this theory believe Michelle could have gotten caught in a current or riptide and then knocked against the rocks where she died and was fed upon by blue sharks. A heavy impact with rocks could explain the neck break. However, it seems unlikely that Michelle would go for a midnight swim due to the fact that, according to records, the water would have been too cold at 59 degrees, with the night air being 57 degrees. In fact, Michelle was last seen wearing a green trench coat at 8 p.m. So obviously, she was aware of the cold.
Well, did she have anything under the trench coat? That's a weird question. Never mind.
No, wait a second. You mean she was one of those, like...
Well, I thought if she was going to jump into the ocean naked, then maybe she was walking around with a trench coat.
Were there cliffs?
specifically because
Maybe she was
naked underneath.
pushed over
Bullshit,
the
right?
embankment, and that's why she
Probably not.
landed
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
close to
Kinda
the
makes sense,
edge.
Put it that way.
Oh,
I think
the
she
theory
was murdered,
The
you
second
guys.
theory is that Michelle died as the result of a fall from Sunset Cliffs. A medical examiner for San Francisco said that
Mhm.
Michelle's neck, rib, and pelvic injuries were more consistent with injuries from falls or car accidents.
Ugh.
Sunset Cliffs is known
Oh,
as one of the most
God.
beautiful sightseeing spots in
Oh,
San
you
Diego.
guys, she
But
was
it's also
pushed
known for having
over.
crumbling sandstone, and people have died in the past in this spot.
Well, to be fair, it looks very dangerous. You can break your neck on that.
But the injuries she sustained...
Yeah, I don't think falling from this would cause your leg to fall off and sharpen to a point.
Yeah, I could definitely see how someone would fall off this. I mean, it's very crumbled. This is not a stable little ridge here, I say as I stand on top of it. Some believe it was here that Michelle could have either intentionally jumped, accidentally fell, been hit by a car, or maybe Michelle was pushed off the edge. Which brings us to our third and final theory, that Michelle was murdered. Let's go over some details that fit that narrative. The neighborhood Michelle lived in at the time of her death had a reputation for drugs and was nicknamed the War Zone. The fact that Michelle was found naked is also strange, since I find it hard to explain how a shark or accidental drowning victim would be naked. Though, in addition to a lifeguard once claiming to have seen Michelle swimming naked, a work acquaintance named Edwin Decker would reveal in an interview that Michelle had a hippie vibe and had told him that she, quote, liked to surf naked, end quote.
This sounds like a Law and Order interview. Like they found the guy at the local grocery store moving boxes around. He's like, yeah, she had a hippie vibe to her. Yeah, I'd seen her out there by the rocks swimming naked.
Also-
what were you doing out there, sir?
This guy was a bartender too, so in fact he's probably the same Law and Order, so he's cleaning glasses at the bar. Yeah, I've seen her before. She used to come here every Thursday.
Yeah, that rings a bell or two. That shakes a tambourine.
Although, her friends never recalled her surfing, and local surfers don't recall ever seeing her surfing. Perhaps one of the most suspicious details is the fact that Michelle's purse was found about 2.5 miles away from her body, in the sand on the base of the seawall. The purse contained Michelle's keys, driver's license, makeup, pay stub, and a fanny pack containing $27 in cash. What's odd is the purse was discovered on a heavily used stretch of beach, meaning it's unlikely that her purse could sit there for 24 hours without any of the money or the purse itself being stolen. This has led some to believe that somebody hurt Michelle, left her to die in the ocean, and then planted the purse to make it look like an accident. Or maybe she was drowned. As mentioned before, Michelle would have had to take a big gulping breath to ingest the sand found in her lungs. Experts mention this only could have happened at the bottom of the ocean, but if someone were to have drowned her in the shallow water of the sandy shoreline, that could perhaps explain the sand. Either way, there are only two suspects, both unofficial. The first suspect is Edwin Decker, a friend who worked as a bartender next to Michelle's old job at Rumor's coffee shop. Decker, if you recall, was the one who claimed Michelle told him, quote, she liked to surf naked, end quote. A fact that would conveniently explain why she was found that way. Decker also claims the night before Michelle's death, he and her had drinks and had flirted for weeks beforehand. He also claims they kissed in his apartment after getting drinks, and that Michelle left his apartment at 5 a.m. in a cab. Though, Decker also mentions there was a friend sleeping nearby them in his apartment that night. Here's what Decker had to say about Michelle. There was a total intellectual connection. I felt there was an emotional connection too. At least on my part there was. And we also had a physical connection. I was so bummed when a couple of days went by and she hadn't called. I was about to give up on the idea, end quote. Later, when he found out that Michelle had died in a shark attack, he wrote and eventually published this poem. Quote,
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Wait till you hear the poem.
Oh, wait, he's accusing her of oh, she's a real hippie.
Quote, the report said there was a tattoo, a butterfly on her shoulder, which I remembered that night on my couch when I, like the shark, chewed on her lips and took off her shirt.
What the fuck? No.
Wow.
Shame on him.
It's not even a good poem, it's just weird.
No, it's very strange.
This sounds like something a drunk man would say as he's laying on the sidewalk just babbling. And
I don't like that one bit.
like the shark chewed on her lips and took off her shirt.
No, the shark was not doing that, sir. The shark is 10 times less creepier than you.
Creepiness aside, Decker actually teamed up with an investigator around 2008 and wrote to the San Diego Medical Examiner asking them to reevaluate Michelle's case, which obviously wouldn't be the first thing on the to-do list of a person who murdered the victim.
Gotta be honest, that's the first thing I'd do.
Really?
Yeah.
Because of the guilt? Is that what you're suggesting?
No, because they'd be like, well, couldn't possibly be him.
No, that's...
Yeah.
I think
but
that's...
I was like, you better find this killer!
That's a movie plot thing, that's not...
Yeah. I bet it's happened.
The second suspect was an unknown stalker who had stalked Michelle at her previous job at Rumor's coffee shop. She reportedly left that job to work a different job at Cabrillo Stationery and Office Supply because she believed the unknown man wouldn't stalk her there. Michelle had mentioned that she didn't know this man's name, but that he rode a motorcycle. Denise Knox, Michelle's former boss at the office supply store, recalled a day at the store after Michelle's death when a man came in with a copy of Michelle's autopsy report to make additional copies. In 2014, Knox told the San Diego Reader, quote, the weird guy who wanted all those copies of her autopsy, he rode a motorcycle too, end quote. So after hearing the theories, what do you think happened? Was this actually a shark attack after all? Was this a case of accidental drowning? Did Michelle accidentally or intentionally fall to her death? Or was this case more sinister than it seems at surface level, and Michelle was horrifically murdered? The tragic passing of Michelle Von Emster will remain unsolved.
Gosh, you guys.
I'm putting it on the bartender. That poem is unforgivable. I feel like I need to just take a bath and hand sanitizer after listening to it.
You deserve to be in jail.
A bath and hand sanitizer. Those guys are funny. That's BuzzFeed Unsolved Network. I mean, they're just making light of it because she's already passed away. But, I mean, you know, and they're trying to be funny. Oh, my gosh, you guys, they have 5.39 million subscribers. And this video got 13,578,350 views. Now 351 views. 6 years ago. Well, I found that interesting, and I'm glad I showed it because I didn't read anything about, right, possible suspects and stuff. And I'm thinking now those bikers had something to do with it. You know, maybe even more than the guy that liked her. It was kind of creepy, but maybe he wrote that poem just because of Shark and the things they found with her. Right? What kind of a person would want autopsy pages, not pages, copies and copies of an autopsy of a girl? Because also, and I'm not trying to act like I'm all smart here, but I'm just saying, if it's like a gang kind of thing and they needed proof of what they did to her, to like their bigger boss or whatever, yeah, we broke her neck, we did this, we did that, and then we threw her off the cliff. Just disgusting. Gosh, you guys, these stories, I think they can't get any worse, and they kind of nearly do. Oh, gosh. Okay. On that depressing note, oops. Thank you, everybody. Everybody. Those two are so funny. I haven't seen them in a while. Oh, they're good. BuzzFeed, what again? BuzzFeed investigates. I don't know. Now I can't remember. I'm going to go over to Tattooed Rebels and listen about little Adam Welsh. And because of that little boy, John Walsh's son, when a child is abducted from a store now, it's complete lockdown. All because of what he went through. And as we all know, his show, America's Most Wanted, he's saved countless, hundreds. When I used to watch the show, like, I don't know, 20 years ago, 350 mysteries or cases were solved at that point. And I don't know. Hi, Aussie True Crime. Hi. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. I'm ending now, Aussie, because we're going over to Tattooed Rebels, and I'm already 15 minutes late, and I'm a mod. But I thought it was a pretty good show. Everything from loud phones ringing to freaking people out in chat and me. Music going I didn't even know was going on. Rebel came up on panel and helped me get mods. So it was a learning experience. Instead of going into community and typing in URLs and all this stuff. So I thought it was a really good day and actually a really fun live to do. I don't really want to come up here and just read, right? That's kind of boring. The interaction and the spontaneous and the whatever I like. So I hope you guys do too. And watch back my lives, please. Hit the like. I'm only 16 away from 800, you guys. If I get 1,000, I get monetized. I think I'm just going to go for it. I might as well, you know. And yeah, lots of people have channels. Mab Investigates, Truth Seeker, you know, other people up here. Just got home. Great live. Thank you, Destiny. Let me know how your test went when you find out. Because, I mean, I don't know if you get the results right away. Destiny's having a baby in November. She's big and uncomfortable and probably can't wait to have this baby. Thank you. I love you guys. And thank you for coming here and watching. I just don't give a sip. But I do. I do about true crime and all these victims. I don't give a sip about cyber. Well, I do. I give a real sip about cyberbullying, but I don't care what people call me anymore or think about me because I know me and I love me today. You know what I mean? We have to love ourselves before we can really love someone else, you know, and getting to know yourself without drugs and alcohol and sharing and helping others just really it feels good, you know. And that's what I used to do. I don't really go to the hall anymore. It moved. It's not even down the street. It's clear out. I'd have to take a bus 45 minutes there, get a ride, and I don't want to deal with it right now. You all stay safe. Let's head over to Tattooed Rebel 2229. Please hit the like, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Oh, there's a lot of you in here. If you have the willingness, the with for all, the time to call in and save my ass Wednesday night, I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it. There's a creator out there. She has a lot of followers and friends, and they don't want me on. And I don't know. I don't know if I'm competition. I don't know if it's just because I'm fairly well known because of Dolly Vision. But I was really close, you guys, to being voted off the first night. Like, yeah. I mean, we're talking just votes away. So anyway, I don't mean to go on and on. I actually expect to be voted off tomorrow night on Wednesday or the next time they have it. I'm expecting it. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to be all sad. It is what it is. And you know what? Honestly, I'm super thankful to even be able to be on with all those creators on season 3, even if it's brief, you know. But if you want to call in and save me or anything, I'd sure appreciate it. It'd be fun to be able to stay on a little longer. All right, I love you guys. Bye. See you tomorrow sometime. Wait, what am I doing? I was turning my iPad off instead of ending the stream. Bye, everybody. The headphone guy. Tina, I wanted you on, hun. It's me, Demetrius. Oh, I know. You called. Tina, you belong on the island. Well, thank you. I mean, you know, I've been doing this now for not quite a month. And I think it'll be a month on the 20th. It will, because I marked it on my calendar. And, you know, I must be doing something right, you guys, because I have close to 800 subs in less than a month. But I know, I mean, let's be real, right? I'm well known on Dolly Visions from going up on panel and calling in and whatnot. So I'll get better, but I'm ending the show, Demetrius, because I'm already late over to Rebels. He's talking about John Walsh's son, Adam Walsh, who was abducted. And they lock down, I don't know if you know this, all the stores now. If a child is missing, like all the entrances, it's locked down. And it's because of his murdered son in 1981. And it's that show, America's Most Wanted, that Adam Walsh's father, John Walsh, does, you know, America's Most Wanted. That's what he's discussing. So Tattooed Rebel 2229, if you guys would head over. See you later. Love you. Bye, everybody. Thank you for coming in.